Okay, first of all, I got two things I want to say. Ron Williams wrote this piece. 1 year since NPR fired me. What are the lessons learned? Well, we'll find out what it is. Then I gotta get finished with my website because before I leave, because I have no clue whatsoever. So I'll show you what it is, what it looks like on my website, so I can get done. Trust me, it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. Next, if you don't mind, if I could. Somebody's gotta say it. This is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. It's me, Unleash Music, and this is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. And it's gonna be October the 26th year 2011, and it's almost Halloween time. So if you want to share your Halloween wits, be my guest if I could, and do uh, uh, and why? Because it makes sense. Anyways, according to Fox News, and I get this. Juan Williams wrote this piece. It's called "1 Year Since NPR Just Fired Me." And why? What are the lessons learned? Here's a lesson that you don't want to know about this one. I'm not going to read it all, so you just have to trust me about that. So, in the year since being labeled as a bad journalist or fired from NPR, what what Juan Williams learned that the biggest lesson for Juan, for me, that's one. Imagine one, yes, has come to it from the endless stream of Americans, Democrats and Republicans, who tell me they cannot believe that the constant pressure of politics these days to keep quiet and shut up and bite their tongues and for fear of being called a um, beep word, a crazy right winger or a socialist lefty. Huh. Well, people are fed up with pledges that enforced for the far right or the far left orthodoxy, and being told that a lack of spine when they listen to the other side of this argument or a call for a political compromise to reach a huge solution. That's why NPR, yeah, National Public Radio, the the liberal media, yeah, does morning edition, all things considered, and but one thing I like, piano jazz, I love her. But the only thing that happens is this Juan wrote this because the screaming headlines over this huge location about Ground Zero and Juan Williams Fox debate over Bill O'Reilly, and quote this, that Muslims had killed us on 9/11. Well, anyone else is not going to play politically correct games. That's why he's right. He's saying that the people attacking this. Well, then he goes on. 2 days later, Ellen Weiss, who is the vice president of NPR, called him and telling his heartfelt additions to the honest debate office of religious bigotry, that NPR's standards of journalism, and he was fired. And the next day, that Vivian Schiller, she's the president and CEO. No, she's hiding somewhere of NPR publicity that, and you know, the story was much bigger. That NPR decisions try to fire him, and the people who knows that they silence or demonize him because I know he's an honest political debate. Liberals and conservatives, from Jon Stewart to Sarah Palin, to criticizing NPR. Sarah Palin was right. I don't know if Jon Stewart agrees. Well, well, it was. I know, I understand because, and I'm not going to read all of it. So NPR recently hired Gary Nell, the longtime CEO of Sesame Street. Now its new president and CEO. That means Nell tried to poli- politicized NPR and returned to. I don't think so. No. The only thing that happens as NPR officials. NPR is for liberals. Yeah, I'm sorry. So you might think you're so smart about trying to fire us, fire NPR. Well, let me tell you something. NPR, you have no agenda. Sorry, you have no agenda. One, I love you, but you have to be careful what you wish for. I know you're an author and Fox political analyst. I know his latest book, Muzzled, The Assault on an Honest Debate. Well, it released last month. Couple months, whatever. Well, well, that was a good piece, but you need to keep on writing once and for all. So, trust me about that. Yeah. Anyways, anyways, here's the. Okay, I got to wrap this up because I got less than 3 or 4 minutes. This is what happens if you do my website. And honest to God, it's true. It makes sense to you. Well, I need more light. You know, it always makes sense to me is this. I did my website. In, in other words, why? Because because I'm not done doing this. You know who? Fix this darn thing. So he doesn't trust me about that. But I want to show you something. This is what I do. And you may not gonna like this because I gotta finish up with my website and publish it and get out of here. Because I don't wait till the last minute to do these things. It's called Weebly, and I did my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, and I will publish this later on after I do some damaging business. And why? Because because have no clue whatsoever. But and I want to show you something because you have to check my website. So and here's what happens. This is oh boy, this is with camera straight. Yeah. Oh boy, come on, stop it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is my final. This is my closing time factor. This is my time factor website, and this is what I gotta get done because I gotta get finished. I can get out of here, so I can post it. Everything else matters to be civilized, or maybe if it's. I know it's a my political website. I know, and I know it's a blog, but it's not. But it's a website that has all kinds. All has everything with politics, entertainment, a little bit of football and sports, whatever it is. And I did my final closing time factor video commentary thoughts on my website. You had to check this out. It's really good. And of course, That's why I did the opening, and I need to do my website. So I'll get back to you, and be back to. I'll get back to my website probably next week or a couple weeks or so. Well, if I have time. Trust me about that. So, I just want to make sure that I show you just a little bit of sneak peek on my website builder, and it's from Weebly.com, and it's gonna be trusted, and it doesn't take long, so trust me about that. Anyways, I just try to let you know. And don't forget to Facebook me and follow me at facebook.com/lhmusictime. And so is twitter.com/lhmusictime. And like I said, check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, for the LH Music Time Factor website. So that's probably it. And what was I going to say? Oh yes, tomorrow I'll get the rest of it finished, and then it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday for an all new final closing Time Factor Friday video commentary thoughts, and we, and we are good to go. So you just need to trust me about that. That's it. I'm out the door. LH Music signing off, and we will be the real conservative key for the real conservative answers. And why? Because the real conservative truth lives here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Somebody's got to say it. This is the LH Music Time Factor Radio Show.
My, 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 my.